Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sanjaya and I would like to retelling the journal, and the title is Teaching English to Visually Impaired Student, an Analysis of Teacher's Problem. The author Leni Mertulina, Dian Erlina, Muhammad Hollandia, Katinyo Harto Herizal, Rizky Dwi Amrina, and Novalia. The aim of this study was to find out the teacher's problems in teaching English to visually impaired students. The participants of the study were two English teachers at one special school in Palembang, Indonesia. The study was conducted by using a qualitative approach with a case study method. A qualitative research aims at expanding phenomena based on the perspective of participants. Convenient sampling was taken as one of proposable sampling strategies to select the research participants that are easy to access and inexpensive to study. Patent 2002. The justification in selecting the participant were the teacher had to be permanent and had more than 5 years experience in teaching English to visually impaired students. Interviews and document analysis were conducted to gain in-depth information and understanding on the subject of this study. Interview involves presentation of oral verbal stimuli and reply in terms of oral verbal response. In this study, face-to-face interview with the participant were conducted. The interview consists of 2006 main questions that were derived from Kucha and Shamim 2018 and Brown 2001. The document is data source which provide the data in the form of word pictures or symbols. In analyzing the data, thematic analysis was applied. In this process, we had read all transcription and start to code the data that were related to the research question of the study. We found that there were several problems faced by teachers in teaching English to visually impaired students at one special school in Palembang. Those consisted of time management problems, B. Students and student attitude and behavior problem, C. Lack of instructional material for students with visual impairments, and D. Poor classroom condition. The findings showed that most of the teachers had encountered time management problems due to their limited teaching hours for lessons. Based on the result of the study, there were several problems that the English teachers had encountered in teaching English to visually impaired students. The main problems were associated with time management, student attitude and behavior, lack of instructional materials and equipment, and poor classroom condition. This problem need to be overcome or at least minimized to give optimal learning space and opportunity for the students with visual impairments to learn English. The study might offer basic information of problems experienced by the teachers in teaching English to students with visual impairments. Further, studies might be directed to investigate other problems and also the strategies to facilitate visual impaired students in learning English. I think that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.